Hi everyone, this is Aga from EurekaCrystalBeads.com and I'm here with another fun unboxing video for you today. But before I get started, just a quick reminder to check out the rest of our channel, and if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss any of our content. In today's video, we're unboxing the next LITE collection. This one is Lavender Lemonade collection LITE, and it's the LITE collection for March of 2026. I have seen the products on a list, but not all together in real life. So without further ado, let's unbox. In case you're new here, Eureka collections are limited hand-curated bead assortments built around a theme or color story that are made for all skill levels and are full of creative possibilities. Our main collections launch the first Thursday of each month, with smaller LITE collections dropping on Mondays around the middle of the month. So this is the collection. Let me tidy it all up and we'll discuss each of those beautiful products individually. Well, let me tell you, this is not a small collection. Yes, it's a mid-month collection. Yes, it's a LITE collection, but it is not small at all. It has so many different products. And first, let's maybe take a look at the inspiration picture for this collection. So as you can see, this is full-blown spring in here. And this is my favorite type of spring palette. You have this very vibrant lime green and this also very vibrant purple or violet color. I really love this combination, and I think the silver findings, because you get silver findings in here in this kind of a steel silver color, I think they match so perfectly with this. So I'm happy just looking at it, and I'm smiling just looking at it. So can't wait to see all of those products. But before we proceed with the products themselves, let's look at this very useful piece of paper. Like I always say, in the front here you have an inspirational paragraph which you can read to get even more inspired before you start beading and thinking about your designs. And inside here you have the name of the collection, of course. This one is Lavender Lemonade. And you have all of the products listed. Wow, it's 21 products. So it's just like a regular collection when it comes to the number of products that you get. You just get like smaller amounts of them. That's why we were able to fit all of those in here. So each of the products is labeled with a number, and you can find this number on this list. Look up what kind of product it is, what color it is, how much of it you're getting. And you can enter the SKU number that identifies each product into the search bar at EurekaCrystalBeads.com, so you can find more of the product if you like it. Alright, as always, let's start with seed beads. And number one is Miyuki seed beads in size 15, so the smallest ones. And you get 5 grams of them. A typical tube is about 8.5 grams, so 5 grams is not much less than in a tube, and these are silver galvanized, and they are gonna match so perfectly and ground everything so nicely. Number 2 is Toho treasure beads, and they are such a beautiful color. Let me show you. Look at how pretty this purple is. So this is purple lined rosaline rainbow. So it has a rainbow finish. It is lined with purple, and the glass itself is this kind of pink rosy color. So the combination looks very beautiful, and I'm sure it's going to look lovely when put in a bezel around a stone, and you'll see about the stones what I mean. So it's going to be perfect. Now let me take number 3, 4, and 5 together, because these are Preciosa Ornella seed beads. They are Czech. Their shape is a little bit more oval from the side if you look at it, so they're the most rounded of the seed beads. Toho rounds are the most square-ish, I would say. Then Miyukis are like in the middle, and Pretiosa ornella seed beads are the most flattened oval, like rondelle type of bead. They are very, very rounded and very soft, and you get an 11O in opaque olive. Love this color. Then you get another 11O in amethyst opal salt gel. So salt gel is a line of colors from Pretiosa that are like, I would say opal colors with great vibrance. So I really love them, and I really wanted one of those colors to be included in this collection because isn't this perfect? And then you get an 8O, and this one is also in the opaque olive color, just like those 11Os here. And these two are 10-gram bags, and this one is an 8 grams bag. So these were our seed beads. Now let's proceed to check glass. With the numbers 6 and 7, you get fire polish beads, and you get a 3mm and a 6mm bead, and they are both in saturated metallic colors. You get the 3mm in saturated metallic primrose yellow, and then the 6mm is saturated metallic spring crocus. So you get this greenish yellow and this beautiful pink color that look just like the picture. So these are the fire polish. Then number 8 is a super duo. Maybe let me pour it out. So you get this a little bit darker super duo bead, and this is metallic suede purple. It's a beautiful color on its own as well. Next up with number 9, we get O beads, and these are in jet argentic full. Jet means that the glass inside is black, is jet black, and argentic full means that they are fully coated front and back with the silver coating. This is like a dark shade of silver. I love O beads. They work very nice as spacers, but also in more complex beading projects, they are sometimes a lifesaver and they look so nice. So you get a 5-gram bag of these. Next up is already crystals, and we're starting with crystal stones, of which are from Krakovski Crystal, and you get this beautiful duo of colors. So you get a huge oval stone. This is an 18 by 25mm stone, perfect for a pendant or for like a focal, for a necklace or a bracelet. And this is an amethyst, and in the same color, you get 6 of those small 8mm chaton stones. Plus, to complement that color or to contrast it really, you get 4 stones in olivine, and this is such a gorgeous green color, and it matches with everything just so well. This collection is just perfect. It's perfection. So, as I said, you get 1 huge oval, you get 2 12mm crystal rivolis, and 2 10 by 14mm oval stones as well. So 11 stones in total, which is just 1 fewer than we usually include in the main collections. So these were the stones. Now let's look at the pearls, because I think this must be one of my favorite colors of Krakovski Crystal pearls. It's a royal purple, and it's this very deep but very saturated satin finish purple pearl, and this one is 4mm. You get a full strand, which is about 100 of them. Next up, we get a custom mix of 4mm Pretiosa crystal bicones, and you get 4 colors. In here, you get the amethyst, you get the, I think this must be some sort of lavender AB, then the olivine, or is this limesicle? I think this is limesicle. It's this very saturated lime green color. And then finally, you get this, which you might think is silver, but inside of it, it has this multicolor. Look at these two. multicolor crystal that just shimmers inside. It's a beautiful color. All of these colors are super pretty. So can't wait to work with this mix. And the final crystal product that you get are our 3x2mm faceted rondelle beads. And they are in platinum metallic. But in fact, it is this dark hematite type silver that matches everything else so nice. And you get a full strand. There should be over 100 of them. Finally, you get the findings. Let me get them out of their bags. And here is our selection of findings. As you can see, most of them are in this steel shade of silver. And let's start with the clasps. You get a regular toggle clasp. And I think the vibe, the mood of all of those findings matches the vibe of the collection as well. They're simple, there's no ornamentation, and I love it for this collection. So this toggle clasp is a perfect example of that. It's simple, it's functional, it's pretty. Then you get this magnetic clasp that is kind of pulling everything to it. And this one is also quite a simple clasp. It's more rounded. And it's going to be perfect for bracelets. Then when it comes to earrings, you get a pair of earring posts with some earring backs and a pair of ear wires. There are also those simple ones with a nice little ball at the end there, and you have to just pinch them closed after you add your earring on them. And an interesting addition to this selection of findings are these triangle bases, and you can bead around them. My favorite way to use them is to brick stitch around them. So we're definitely going to be making something like that out of them. I think since we get 4 of them, I think maybe it's going to be a bracelet. Alright, so this is our mid-March Lavender Lemonade Collection LITE. I'm smiling just looking at it, at those beautiful, beautiful colors, those saturated purples, those saturated olive greens. This is totally up my alley. Let me know in the comments what projects you would like me to make with these supplies. I'm thinking maybe like a necklace with these ovals or all of those stones really. Or maybe a bracelet with those triangle findings. I'm definitely looking forward to using this bicone mix because all of those colors are just so beautiful together. And I really love this color of Krakovski Crystal pearls. Plus, let's not forget about the beautiful colors of Preciosa Ornella seed beads. So I'm really, really looking forward to creating with this collection. Let me know what product out of these inspires you the most. If you like the palette at all, consider subscribing to our channel if you aren't subscribed yet, and give this video a thumbs up because it always helps. Meanwhile, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye!